Good day, Rolling Mat community. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we have a nice balance series for half moon, a very awesome balancing posture. So just do your best, grab a couple blocks, be sure to keep them at the top of your mat. We'll meet in a standing pose and turn ourselves around to the top of our mat, setting up for a nice mountain. I'm going to go through some half sun salutes just to warm up the body, warm up the breath. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from hips, lead with the heart. Inhale for a nice half lift. And exhale as you fold. Root through the feet and rise. So in balancing posture, we're going to flow through this 2 more times. Your pace. Use your breath. In balancing postures, we want to make sure that we are really feeling the earth underneath our feet. So pressing the toe tips into the mat, rooting down through the big toe ball mound, the pinky side edge, the heel. Really helps us spreading those toes as well. So last one, we're going to drop it into ragdoll. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. You can grab opposite elbows if you'd like to and just release through that spine. Waking the body up, depending on where you are in your day. And then plant the hands, rooting down through that right foot. We're going to step the left toes back. So here I want you to really focus on that core connect. So loop the shoulders back, take your gaze forward, see if you can pull up through the belly and hover the fingertips, being mindful of that core connect. And then softly lower, we're going to spin that back foot completely parallel to the back edge of the mat safely. Root to rise, coming up to your warrior 2. So building some heat into that front quad, that front hamstring, getting it ready to balance. And let's just drop it back into a nice, gentle, peaceful warrior, feeling a nice side body stretch. Stick with the breath. Trust in your practice. Warrior 2. Then we're going to straighten that front leg, coming into Trikonasana triangle pose. So extending that right arm as far forward as you can, and then letting that hand come to shin, foot, or perhaps the mat. Just making sure you're not dumping weight. So this is going to be our transition pose into half moon. There are different ways to get into it. Take your gaze towards the block at the right corner of the mat. Bring that left hand to hip, and then just start to step that back foot up. Bring your fingertips to the block, have it on its highest height, and then start to really work through flexing that back foot, energy out of the heel. Maybe you stay here and you hover, or maybe you can straighten that supporting leg, bringing that back leg up just a little bit higher, pushing energy out of the heel. Toes are flexed. Bring the toes a little bit more forward so that you engage that core. And then you can float the left hand up. Gaze is down, in front of you, or up, just depending on your balance day today, guys. Every day is different. Giving you some breaths to really get into it here, feel it out. And then start to soften through that balancing leg, stepping it back into warrior 2, a nice strong posture. And we'll inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back into your nice big stability plank. Your call, flow through your vinyasa, chaturanga to up dog, knees, chest, chin. Wherever you are, we'll meet in downward facing dog. We're going to rise up to toes, bend the knees, take a look between hands, step or walk forward. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale as you fold. And we'll move to the other side, stepping the left foot back. The right foot is back. I'm going to loop the shoulders back, hover those fingertips, pull the belly button back to spine. Make sure that's nice and toned and engaged. And then softly plant the fingers and then spin that back foot completely parallel. Root through the feet, rise up, warrior 2. Nice strong Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing nice and deeply. Gaze is off that middle finger of the front hand. And then start to straighten through that supporting leg. Extend that left arm out, out, out. Send the hip back. Get as much space and as much length as you can. And then bring it down into your triangle pose. Start to bring that top hand up to hip, and then step that back foot forward. Bring the fingertips to the left block, left corner of the mat. Take your focus there. And then just for now, work on really flexing the foot, the back foot, flexing toes forward, energy out of the heel, and then maybe you launch up and you straighten that front leg. Breathing deeply. Lifting top arm if you'd like to, if it's available to you today. Keep in mind you can revisit this and work at this at your own pace. And step it back. Find that warrior two. Go through any adjustments that you need. Really think about it. Cartwheel the hands down. Frame that foot. And you'll step it back. One last little vinyasa here if you'd like to, or downward facing dog. And from downward dog, we'll softly lower the knees. Gently sit the glutes back to the heels. Take in the stability, take in the balance. Breathing deeply to calm the mind. Knowing that you did the best you could with this practice today. Softly float hands to heart center. Deepest gratitude that you share this journey with me. See you next time on the mat. Namaste.